Splinky fell. I just got gas. So there was something that was going on over there. I pulled up and there was like 6 cop cars surrounding. See, they're still there. Guy sitting in the car there, and I don't know what's happening. But they're all talking to some guy sitting there. And of course, you know, sitting there all podunk talking to some guy, and then I roll in my happy ass on a sports bike with no license plate. Because I haven't gotten it yet. That's great. Just recording. Okay. So that's just what I need. Yeah, I mean, this video is going to be about group riding etiquette. And of course, this is going to be very oh, there's one of the cops up there. This is going to be very generic in the fact of this is what I've learned so far. You know, it's a cool car. So take it with a grain of sand, grain of salt. So this is the animal. It's been there for a couple days. Looks like a deer. Yeah, so basically, I get this question a lot, you know, of what should people do for, you know, the first time they go on a group ride. They just haven't done it. They post on the forums, and of course everyone else is going to be kind of an asshole or something, and they won't straight up tell them. I would say the very first, okay, if you are brand new to sport bike riding and you've never really ridden one before, I would say the very first rule, which I know like MSF and the safety courses will probably tell you something different, so don't go solely by me, but the first rule is to stay at the back. Some people will say that, you know, oh well, you know, we need to watch the new riders, and okay, well, new people, unless they are a complete dumbass, they will be slow, which is of course normal. I mean, you just haven't ridden before, you know, you're not good yet. So you need to stay near the back. Now, if you want to go up a couple bikes from the rear, that's okay, but just know that it is going to become very apparent that you are new. No matter what. I mean, you won't be able to keep up. Now, the bad thing is if you try to keep up, either A, you're going to crash, B, you're going to crash someone else, or C, you'll get very lucky not crash, but then you will be, of course, known to be a complete dumbass, and they won't let you ride with them again. It's really bad out here. So the first thing is to stay near the back. The second thing is, I'd say, this is actually, like in group riding, one of the most important things overall, you know, whether you're a new rider or not, is formations. Now, of course, there's going to be different ones. There's going to be, you know, single file, which there's just one bike, no one's side by side by anyone. And that's like if you're on a 2-lane road with oncoming traffic, then yeah, you don't want to be next to another bike if you got to go around a sharp turn. But next is like 2 bikes in the same, so if there's 2 bikes like going like that, you know, they'll just go directly side by side, which is okay. A lot of people they do that on highways and stuff. You'll see a lot of Harleys do that. They'll ride directly by each other's side. But the most common, which is usually used for traveling everywhere, and I would say the most widely accepted, is staggered. This is extremely important because you got to think that, what are you looking at? You got to think that if you're going staggered, say the person in front of you has to immediately like swerve over to the lane. Like say I'm going right here, you have to immediately go over here. Alright, well if there was a bike there, like in the, you know, right next to me, you're not going to be able to do that. So that's the reason why you're staggered, is you're right here, there's a bike here, you can immediately go over without, you know, hitting them. And of course, the faster you travel, the more spread out you want to be, just for that fact. And I don't know, a lot of people don't get this. Like, say that left tail light up there, say that's a bike, okay? Now, if I was directly behind him, like right here in this lane position, and normally there would be another bike right up there on the right in front of me. Well, you don't want to do that. Or, no, sorry, that is what you want to do. Now, if it was just a bike up there and then no one over there and I was right here, that is what you would not want to do. Because, I mean, you can do it, but this is going to make them harder to see you. And you got to think, there's 3 lane positions, you know, which, I mean, if you're at this point, you're watching this video, I hope you know this, but there's going to be the left side, which I'm at right now, and then there's going to be the middle, which I'm at right now, and then in traffic like this that I don't like to ride, there's going to be the very right side, which is going to be right here, which is right on the center line. I think that van behind me saw me doing all this and they think I'm crazy. Yeah, I would say staggered is the most important thing. If you join a group and you've never been group riding before, you need to go staggered. You need to stay near the back because, okay, yes, people are going to be faster than you, and you don't need to try to keep up with them. Stay within your limits. And, like, I know I wouldn't want anyone up in front of me. I mean, if they're new, because if they crash, you know, I could maybe run over them or do something. So they will keep an eye on you. I mean, most groups, unless they are complete douche asshats, they won't leave you. I mean, the basic rule is, like, if you're going along and you're gonna make a turn or something, at least one person, like the group, will slow down, or one person will stop. So you know each turn that you're gonna be making. I mean, they won't just abandon you. But yeah, whatever you do, just, I can't stress enough to try not to keep up with anyone. I mean, it's good to challenge yourself, but challenge yourself within your limits. So, I just wish I would see more people doing that. But, yeah, I'd say that those are probably the most basic rules. I'm going to continue this with a video of me actually doing a group ride, and I will, you know, actively demonstrate the techniques and stuff that I'm talking about. But I'm tired of being passed now by all these cars, so I'm going to go ahead and actually get to where I'm going.
Hello.